Take 98. So I'm Kim Bruce, and we're in New York with Modern Salon Artist Connective Group, and we have Renee here, and she's going to give us a little tip of the day. Renee, what are you doing?
Hello, so I'm Renee, Styles by Renee Marie, based in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm a traveling bridal hair educator. And today I'm going to do this gorgeous, romantic type look on her. So we need this hair to be really long. So we went in and blew dry her first before applying these extensions, and I went in with the KMS Therma shape for that quick blow dry. I just wanted to get that hair smooth and straight. I wasn't really worrying about it being shaped or too voluminous, just nice and straight so that we could put these extensions in. And then I used my new Nick Stenson brush, which was amazing for just getting that nice smoothness and sheen all the way down and perfecting it so that we can put these extensions in right here. So now when it comes to styling and having extensions, they can help or hurt you. These are definitely going to help for her length, but they might hurt me a little bit when I try to get up here doing any kind of twist or braid, and we really want to hide those extensions in there, especially because her shadow root color, her base color, is different than this, but we wanted to add that pop and dimension in here. So I'm going to show you how to blend those in and then style the hair. So I'm just going to take a little skinny section around the perimeter of where this tape-in is. And I want it to be really skinny, like an eighth to a quarter of an inch. Really skinny, because you want to get really close with the Sambia texture iron, which is what I'm going to be using to help it blend. And I'm going to show you the difference here of, here we go, pop that up there. And then before I even put any heat on it, I'm just going to go in with my KMS hair play. So this will just give a little heat protection and a little bit of hold. So I'm just going to gently mist that in the top there. Okay, now I'm going to take this little skinny section here, and it really depends on the density of their hair, of how skinny or thick you want to go, but you really want to keep it pretty skinny so that you can get this texture iron all the way to the scalp. And when I go in, I'm going to make sure I'm not just going to hold it on like that. First of all, I don't want to do that because it's going to create a crease where you're really going to see where it's crimped and where the hair is straight. So it's going to help blend when I go in and tap it. And secondly, I don't want it to get too hot by where the tape-in is, because that's going to alter where the glue is for that tape-in. So I'm going to take this and hold this on a parallel right here. If I hold it down here, I cannot get close to the root. If I hold it parallel to her head, that's getting it nice and close to the root there. So hold that, and then we're just going to do the tapping motion. And first, before I even do that, I just want you to see, when I lay this down right here, do you see how you could see in between right here? You can kind of see that tape-in. Watch what happens when I do this and then lay it back down after it's textured. So we're going to lift. And I'm just going to pulse it. See how I keep like bringing it back away from the scalp. So I'm getting in close, but then I'm bringing it away. And I'm just going to tap it up a little bit. And that's going to help it blend into the straight hair. So see, you see no line, almost no line from where it's crimped and going into the straight hair because I blended it. And I'm going to show you for an example, if I had just held it on there. Look at that line. So do you see how I blended this right into her hair? And look at that line right there. Now look, when I lay this over, look how much more blended that is. Then you can hide it even more by taking that section and just giving it a gentle tease. So I'm going to use my Pink Pewter Never Let Me Go comb, which I love for teasing because these bristles are really close together, so it'll give me a nice tight tease. But I'm just going to do a very delicate one because I will be braiding or twisting this, so I don't want too much of a tight tease. And I'm just going to do a C-shaped motion to really get that dense tease because I want it close to her head. I don't want to start teasing up here and creating friction and frizz. So I'm going to stay really close and just do this nice C-shaped motion here. Push that hair in. And then if I want just a little bit more hold there, I'm going to go back in with the KMS hair play right here. And just gently do that, lay it over. And now you have that nice blended piece right over that extension. You could barely even see that extension's in there now because it's elevated off of it. It's not sticking to it, and so you cannot really see it. So there is my tip of the day. What do you think about that?
Thank you so much, Renee. And you can find me at the Misfit Blonde, and I am located in Sturbridge, Massachusetts.